Saya mau coba. Kuta Bali. Years, I reckon. I haven't stayed in Kuta. So we've got about an hour or so to kill before we have to leave to the airport. So we thought we'd just have a little look around. We weren't even planning to really see around here because we had such a short stopover. So I think I'm hungry. I need some food.
Hi, don't.
Hello.
I have something for you.
Is it food?
Pie, Pia.
Huh?
Indonesian pie.
Oh.
American pie.
And what's in Indonesian pie?
This is real pie.
What's inside it? Is it a sweet pie or is it like an Aussie meat pie?
I think it's like what's custard?
Oh, a sweet pie. Okay. That sounds like it's gonna be nice. Try some pie. Hello! Oh, she's doing some content as well. Yang mana lebih baik, pie atau pia?
Pie.
Pie?
Dua-duanya pie.
Oh, pie itu dia, ini pia kan di dalam ya?
Iya, yang kayak gini di dalam.
Oh. Saya mau coba pia kacang hijau.
Saya cuma beli satu box buat makan di bandara.
Oh gitu, mau pulang?
Iya.
Pulang ke mana kak?
Enggak, mau ke jalan ke Bajo, Labuan Bajo.
Labuan Bajo.
Iya. Ini kapan satu?
Itu bapak ini gratis pak.
Oh,
untuk
iya.
yang
Oh, selesai pula.
Iya, terus
bisa bahasa Indonesia
Sedikit.
sedikit.
Saya masih belajar.
Oh.
Mungkin kamu bisa bilang saya apa di dalam ini?
jelaskan.
Jelaskan.
Jelaskan di dalamnya ada susu, kemudian
Check the ingredients.
ya.
Susu, milk.
Ya ada mentega, tepung, kemudian telur, susu, vanila, gula dan durian.
Wow. Oke, saya mau coba. Milk pie.
Enak.
Enak.
Those are
Ini
pastries, kan?
cheese-nya.
Ini cheese pak. Ini saja.
Iya.
Coba.
50.000.
Lupa.
30. Pas.
Makasih banyak.
Okay, terima kasih. Richard's just ran back into the shop to get another box so we can take them for ole-ole, which is just like small gifts when you go somewhere because we're flying to Bajo very soon. That's a sweet idea, babe. Your idea for lunch.
What's that?
You tell me. You tell the vlog. What did you just say?
Subway.
The Subway is in Australia. Well, it's not Australian. It's actually American, but it's in Australia. Sandwiches. Oh, and we drove past it last night and I got excited because we don't have this in, especially not in Gili, but even in Lombok. So when we drove past the one in Bali, I was like, oh, Subway! And then we're just walking and I don't even know where we're walking to. And then Richard just told me, yeah, we're going to Subway to get you Subway. That's so sweet, babe. Mwah.
In Australian, this one will be the tourist like telling like how expensive the beer in Australia.
That's a good way to make sales, isn't it?
Very.
Talk about the exchange and what it would cost in Australia. But the funny thing is that I've noticed that prices here are more than before the pandemic. And so there's shops like Kmart in Australia where everything is crazy cheap. And a lot of the time it's more expensive than Kmart. So I'm curious how all these sellers are going now. Wow, that's such a cool setup.
Lovely sign.
Oh, next time we go party in the club. Are we here? Yes. Discovery Shopping Mall. This was where I came on my very first trip to Bali. I haven't been here for maybe 15 years. I don't think anyone else has either. It looks pretty empty inside. Subway Eat Brush.
And I'll get half a parmesan oregano.
Only half the Aussie. Boleh saya minta parmesan oregano?
course ya.
Kamu mau apa?
I want the meatball marinara.
Kita udah nggak jualan lagi kan marinara ini.
Tuna? Yeah.
With the keju.
Never had egg mayo before at Subway.
Lagi pickles.
Selamat makan. Hi dear babe. Cheers. If you ever want to find Australians in Bali, just come to Subway. Or probably just come to Kuta in general. Kuta Bali is Aussie Central. There actually is a whole section of shops, so there are still a few things going on in here in Discovery. Did you know that Guinness has now brought out a 0%?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, 0% Guinness. I want to try it if I ever find it. That's weird thing about here in Indonesia, even though the culture typically is not at all a drinking culture, it's really hard to find non-alcoholic beer. It's just not a thing here. They just don't have a taste for it, I guess.
I could get the roundabout.
Oh! Not quite that close. But still almost. You know how it always seems quicker on the way back than on the way there? Do you know why?
Because we really want to arrive. We just want to arrive there.
Oh, so you're impatient on the way there.
And then after that, and on the way home, you're not thinking about that.
Oh, that's a good theory. So someone else told me apparently to do with the way your brain processes memory is when you're on your way back, you're seeing things that you've already seen before, so you're not noticing it like when you are on the way there. So apparently that's why it also feels quicker.
As a driver from Lombok to Bima, I'm still filled so far.
Yeah.
Not quicker.
So the main thing I noticed as the difference between Kuta Bali and other places in Bali where I personally prefer to go, like Canggu, is that Kuta is very much designed for the tourists. So there's a lot of hotels, restaurants, activities, shopping mall for leisure. Whereas places like Canggu, they have that stuff, minus the shopping mall, plus lots of gyms, health clubs, co-working spaces. So places for people who are being productive with their days want to go as well. Whereas here it's more of just your purely recreational and entertainment.
Cheaper here to live in Bali. That's good for them, you know, like to spend like their weekly spend to, you know, to spend in Bali. They got more things here, you know, more drink, more everything, cigarette, food.
We just ate a Subway for equivalent of $5 Australian each, and it wasn't. We just travelled Australia at Christmas time, and it was very hard to find cheap food. Now we are getting a grab to the airport for equivalent of $2.60. So that is Kuta Bali for budget Aussies.
Bandara Airport, Murah.
And then we go Bajo.